guys, showing you guys how to remove the AC compressor. So right now I'm in the process of removing the AC compressor. What I would recommend doing is, if you have Freon in it, make sure that you release the Freon. You know, if you can, just like hold, like press down on that little pin here inside to like shoot out all the Freon. Just use like a flathead or something and just hold it down to get the Freon out. It's a little dangerous, but that's how you release the gases, unless you have a machine to release it, and most of us don't. So just use that, but make sure to use gloves or something to protect your hands. Okay, so what I do is I take out the radiator and everything in order to replace the AC compressor. I'm pretty sure there's other ways to do it, but I'm showing you guys the easiest way that I did it, the easiest way to get to it to me, you know. And for that, you might as well just change the coolant in the radiator anyway. So when you change the compressor, just change the coolant in the radiator and call it a day. I think the radiator takes about a gallon of coolant, so you should be good to go with that. And then, you know, you just top it off afterwards. So I'm just going to show you guys how to remove it. It's going to be in the reverse order of putting it back in. Okay, so basically you take out the 10 that sits here, and then there's another 10 that sits here that bolts into this. This is what holds the radiator. This is the radiator support bushings here. Okay, so those are that releases this. So then you have this, which is the coolant line that sits here. Okay, all you get is a needle nose set of pliers, like so, and you just, you know, hold the clamps down like so, and then just push it back, and that's it. And then you just wiggle this off. Make sure you have gloves or something, but what you want to do is really there's like a petcock down there, right here. What you do is you just turn this. Sorry, I'm a little sick. Just turn this, and it'll release all the coolant that's in the radiator. You could just drain that out first before you do anything. Just drain out the coolant into a container. Just sit it under the car on the bottom here, and then it'll drain right out into the coolant. I mean, into the container. That's what I would recommend you do first. Number one thing. Okay, so then you push this clamp back, then you wiggle this left to right to get this off. There'll be a little coolant that'll spill. Nothing crazy, but it's a little coolant that'll spill. Okay? Push this back here just to hold it in place. Then there's going to be a connector here that plugs into the fan itself. Press on the tab here and pull the connector out, and that'll release the radiator fan itself here. Okay, so then what I did was it wasn't held in on the bottom, so what I did was I lifted it here. Okay, and the coolant, this bottom coolant line was still connected to here. So what I did was I just you know, used the needle nose pliers like I did on this one, and then just push the clamp up. Just push the clamp up, and then wiggled it off like I did with the top one. Just wiggle that off. A little coolant will come out, but nothing crazy. And then this is what the petcock valve looks like on the bottom. Just turn it like that, and it releases all the coolant from the radiator itself. So then you just take this out, the radiator and the fans, put that to the side, and then you have all this space here in order to reach the AC compressor. So this is the AC compressor right here. Basically it's just going to be one 10mm bolt right here that you just use a regular socket to take out the 10mm bolt here. Then there's going to be another 10 right here, but this one you got to use a wrench to get to it. But I didn't use a wrench, I just used a deep socket 10. They're both 10mm. This one's a 10. I just use a regular 10 socket to get to it. But this one, this one's a regular, this is a 10, but I used a 10 deep to get it off, and it worked. This is what the bolt looks like. Okay, and so then after that, you just wiggle the lines out like so. That's one of the lines. If all the Freon didn't come out, just kind of step back a little and just let the rest of the Freon come out if it all hasn't drained out yet. And then you take this line after you take out that 10mm, the 10mm nut that sits here. You push this down. Shit. Still tired. So these are the two lines here. Okay, serpentine belt, you got to take off. I already have it off already, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys know how to take a serpentine belt off. You just, this is a 14mm bolt. You just push it backwards and then slide the belt off the tensioner, and that'll release the belt. Okay, then there's going to be 4 bolts to release. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's going to be these 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both 12mm. So basically what I'm going to do is take out those 4 12mm bolts. I loosened them already, so all I got to do is pull it out or unscrew the bolts, and that's it. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to catch back the video for you guys. Alright, so now take out the 1, 2, 3. Just got the 1 bolt left, and then the compressor will drop. Of course, this last one is going to give me a headache, so I'm just going to finish unscrewing that, and then I'll catch back the video. Alright, so AC compressor is unbolted. Just grab it from here. Okay, then it still has a connector here that it's connected to. It's a little tight, so let me just unclip this real quick for you guys. Just press on this tab. There, I got it out. Just had to use 2 hands. One hand to hold this one and the other hand to pull this off. And there we go. AC compressor removed. Good to go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Peace.